Alrighty, how y'all doing, everybody? We are starting kind of in a panic again. It's very similar vein when I was just kind of poking around and happened to find a land ball. Today, I was just poking around, mostly looking for Elizabeth. I haven't found any B-Guard still, but I figure if I at least catch Elizabeth, I can then just butcher them for honey that way. Um, Kind of gruesome, but it works. And anywho, as I was over here in Sakurajima looking for some, I found a Foxsparks, which we still need to make the stupid Foxsparks harness. So, let's try to catch this little dweeb. Got my Mercy Ring on. Let's let the swords get him down to 1 health. Get off of you. So I can get down here and up its face. And take these off. I changed some of the settings around, by the way, on the world. I turned the durability tick rate down to 0.1. So it isn't complete, it's not turned off, but it is also nowhere near as fast as it should be, and stuff will practically not break. You need to actually be caught, though. Okay, we got the crit boost on that one. Come on. Okay, come on. Don't do this. Well, I do have a few legendary spheres that I found, salvaging little piles. There we go. Nice. Oh, cool. I also saw over here, I don't know if it's still actively spawned in, but I found over here the other day, and I did just see one a little while ago, a Fangalope. I would really like to catch, because Fangalope is one of my favorite land mounts. And it seems to have despawned. Ooh, but here's an Elizabeth. I'm here. It's going again. Oh, whoops. Oh, sure. We'll go ahead and summon, 3 of the swords instead of all 9. Just go this way, it's not going so intensely crazy. I don't really know what we're going to do for the rest of the video yet, but I definitely wanted to catch that Foxsparks here together. We'll dip back to base here in a minute and go make that saddle. Ooh, Demon God and Pacifist on the same one. That's so funny. Where'd that Fangalope go? I know it is dark now, so it's kind of hard to see. I did turn up the brightness just a touch, but it seems to not be the most helpful. Ooh. You. Not seeing another Fangalope. So we'll catch this, and we'll dip back to base. So I will come back in just a second when we're back at the base, or in front of a Fangalope if I find one of those. Alrighty, we're back at base. Let's go ahead and talk about the few things that I've done in the meanwhile. So, I bred Remarkable, or this one, with another one, so that we have 2. And I also did a little crossbreeding, but I did what I said I was thinking about doing, and I only am going to allow breeding 2 different species to get a desired one if I have already caught one of those desired species anyway. Naturally found it in the randomizer. So, type. There we go. So I bred this, essentially. Nightmare, I think it was Nightmare? No, it was Shadowbeak, sorry. Shadowbeak can breed with Phalaris Aqua, to get Astagon, and we happened to have a Phalaris, or a Shadowbeak with Work Slave, so I bred that to get onto one of these, and now I want to breed, one with Work Slave, with one that has Remarkable Craftsman, so that I can have the 2 of those. And then Artisan and Sirius can just be added at the at the PAL surgery team. I don't need to worry about getting this. I think I showed this off in the last one. Definitely want to add some damage perks to you, probably. Oh, right, and one thing I want to draw attention to that we did in the last video that I didn't really mention that heavily, but we did technically catch a legendary last time. We caught this Frostallion Noct, which does count as a legendary, so we do have access to the legend perk now. So that is very exciting. I definitely want to breed together some super OP god creatures, and maybe I'll do that, actually, for the rest of this video. Maybe I will take some time breeding up some god creatures in between now and whenever the next half of this video comes out. And then, when we come back, we can have super OP creatures to go wreak havoc all over the world. Let's go ahead and lock that Fox Sparks harness. Bam. And a craft. Mary, someone, get over here, please. You. But I also want to get, I think if I breed Astegon with Kelpsy, I think it was, will get me a Knight Mary, so that's how I'm going to get Remarkable Craftsman off of one of the Astegon onto a Mary. We just need a good Kelpsy for that. There we go, Fox Sparks harness. Now we're just, this is going to go through so many of these missions now, are just going to be automatically. Oh wait, no, that one I have to break it and replace it. Okay, that's fine. We can go do that. We'll come over here and break it and replace it. I have something I need to do in just a few minutes, so this segment can't last too much longer. I wasn't really planning on recording right now. I was just out exploring and ran into a Fox Sparks and was like, oh, I gotta do that. Oh, right, there was something else I wanted to show off while I was over here. So, first I pushed that over there to kind of clean up some room. Second, I built this fishing pond. And I didn't know quite how it worked, and I still haven't used it quite yet, because I wanted to show it off. This is obviously the small one. I think we are 1 level shy of the big one. Sorry, 2 levels shy of the big one. But, so essentially what we can do is we can use something with handicraft, which is why I put down a second Mary somewhere, to automatically fish for us. We just need to feed it bait. So, that's why I wanted to show off. These are the things that we have currently found, and what can show up. So if we feed it simple bait, we might be able to get whatever this is. If we get it some high-quality bait, we might be able to get some of these other question mark ones out of the way. And then stuff will go into here for us. So, I wanted to show that off before I just started automatically using it. So, I sadly don't have any of that old bait left. I made some new bait, and I still have some of this on me too. I forgot that these give, like... But yeah, I'm definitely gonna set this up. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Oh, there's an... Oh, it's leading me to an Erkthir Deer Terra right now. Oh. Well, let's go. Oh, that's gonna... Way over there. Oh, it's leading me all the way over to that thing. It's not gonna actually be over there, though. Yeah, it's not really gonna be over there because randomizer. Well, we'll worry about that later. I am gonna go back to base, gather up some things to do some breeding of some god creatures. I want to do definitely a couple of Astegon, just so that way we can have all of our digging sorted out. I made each of these two. Can't remember if that was on camera or not. But yeah, how we doing? Pretty well. Pretty well. But yeah, mostly just wanted to show off finding the Fox Sparks and crafting that and getting some of those missions taken care of. Oh, also, I guess I'll show the other little tweak I made to the base. Was some storage improvements. I put these into one of these, and I put all of these in here. I think the mod that I have that increases legendary drop rate definitely affected this, because I got a second one, so that's, like, crazy. I I also want to make one of these, because wearing this helmet makes the Terra Prisma do more damage, so that's pretty gnarly. Yeah. Been running that dungeon a few times. Definitely want to get some more loot from it. We gotta fight some of the raids at some point soon. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. We are gonna do some grinding of some breeding and whatnot, and I definitely want to come back with some god creatures. Kind of want a nice flyer, kind of want a nice some nice crafters mostly. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in probably a couple days from now. Yeah, see you guys then. Alrighty, hello everybody. So, I'm in the process of breeding everything up that I said I was working on. I've got a few things done. We'll go check out. But I came to catch some more Elizabeth, some honey. Meteorite landed, and this is what landed with it. So, let's I crafted up a bunch of legendary spheres. We got a couple levels to. Let's go ahead and try to catch this bad Larry. Got my mercy ring on. Just gonna kind of get nice and close, and we'll catch this here together. Oh, and there's a Fengalope in the background too. What's that after? Oh, if you block, it makes them go away. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's super handy. Whoa. Down now. Calm down now. Could get on the Rayhound and try to electrocute it. Might do that. I want to try to get some more crits. Come on. Just there we go. Nice. Cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and collect this meteorite. I want to go catch that Bengalope. Sorry, dear Rayhound. Shall be replaced. Oh, glad I came back. I'm low-key more glad I came back. Than I am silent. I figured we would catch that together. It's a cool. And now I can pump these level ups. On. It's going. Yeah, that's so handy. Cool. Notice that. Just stay. Probably send some of these instead. Oh well, there we go. Nice. Bengalope. I've been respecting the rules of catching things first. There's a few things that I had to catch off to allow myself to do some of the upgrading puzzles, essentially. I'll go over those and talk about some of the breeding chains I went through. For now, though, a couple of level ups and learn some new recipes, because we've got some good ones. Get that up to 2,000. And let's go ahead and grab large fishing. Just in time, because we collected every regular size. Sounds nice. Lightweight, glass steel on. That also sounds really slightly saddled. I check that out later. Oh, and now disassembly. This I'm excited for. Some plot steel for. It's okay. Might set up a at some point. Excited for that though. Some nice stuff. Alright, let's head back over to... You know what? I will go over a lot of the other stuff later. Or, actually, we'll talk about the fish. Let's see. You did take a screenshot. Try to remember. Put on the screen in just a second. First... the first batch we did, we caught all here, so I show that screenshot now. Some of the things that we caught out of that. Nothing too crazy, but now we can craft a bigger also needs plasteel. And I'm excited for that armor. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to open the jumping. Let's do one more thing really quick while we're here together right now. And then I'm gonna go back to taking a cut. Some of these. Well, you know what? I can show off some of the things. I'll do it later. I'll do it at the end of the video. In here to grab 100 of these dog cards. Because real tired of only 2 accessory slots. If we go over to any of the like churches, this one perhaps. It's actually the one that has Zoe at it too. Do we do the other quest we need? Can't remember. Sure, we'll have to take a little. I know we were really close, so let's see if we just happen to. Oh, we did. Nice. Hey, what's our next quest for you? Warm memory. Let's see. Shattered memories. We'll have to track that. But that is not what we came here for. We came here to talk to this guy. Buy a mysterious accessory box. This give us 3rd accessory slot. Cool. And we can get another one for 1,000. That is. But we'll get that eventually. Need spend 100 on one of these first. But I think we get a +2 one of these from Bella Noir. So we might just try to hold off and that pretty soon instead. Actually. Get another quest. It's this one. Yeah. Give the Wanderer Wumpo. Should we do this? I think we should. Do we have a Wumpo? I think we've seen a Wumpo if we don't have one, so we could go try to track one down. Let's see. Ice type, right? Let's see. I don't want that rare plastic. Over here and a couple options. Let's go over here. And maybe fight a couple of these nerds on the way. We'll fly around and fight these guys. Kind of getting a little distracted here, but you know, when don't I get a little distracted? That's okay. Mix a little bit of fighting into this video. Otherwise, we weren't doing a whole lot. Kinda chilling and breeding. Whoa! There, big boy. Let's go ahead and take this off. I should have grabbed another accessory to wear there instead. Oh, whoops. Summoning swords. We gotta find a regular Yormungand at some point. Oh, also, I put Nimble on both Greyhound. Just so they are a little bit faster. I don't have the runner thing unlocked. We gotta check out the at some point soon. I figure once I get some really strong odd creatures bred up, tackle the arena. See what it's all about. Third over here. Just being like, yep. Let's see. Is there a nerd down here? Yep, there he is. Oh, there's. Nice. Those tokens. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just fly to that one. Cool. This next one. Oh yeah, so the first thing I bred up was a new Gloopy. And we'll take a peek at this one. I bred up a new Gloopy. I'm not tied to this. I want to switch this out for something else. I just don't have enough money to. But yeah, I named it Stalking. Stalking. Even though it's a male. I might gender reverse it at some point just so that it's more authentic. But holding off on using those for thematic reasons right now, and would rather use those for functional reasons of I can't actually breed this thing because hey, there's a Wumpa. Put this back on, that way we do this. Never mind. Just insta catches, perfect. We'll pop that back off. These other nerds, I'll take these guys all out. Right on top of it. Oh yeah, hey. Do I have all the swords out? So we got 4 bounty tokens from that. I think it's definitely going to be faster to just teleport to this one, probably, and then fly over to that one. If we had, like, maximum speed perks, we'd be good to go. Sadly, I am slowly working on gathering up some of, like, all of the different rainbow perks so we can stuff. I'm not gonna breed, like, everything that I need for the end of this video. We'll just go over some of the, like, one of the first things I bred up, and then I'll slowly work on breeding up some new to have in the background, working around our base. He came to the wrong spot. But I definitely want to get a nice, super fast flyer that's probably not Phalaris. This guy's a little too chunky. I don't want somebody a little bit smaller than this. I don't know if I want to go, like, Agnahawk or something. Or what I want to do. Don't think... Like, we're not quite ready to go for something as crazy as Jetragon, so I don't know. Either way, I think that's going to do it for this clip. I will go back to doing some breeding. Greyhound is not going to last long at all now that we finally caught a Fengalope. I really want to find a Yormantide, so maybe if I find a regular one. Should check the, we really gotta check these things at some point. Do that right now. Do that later. Anywho, I'm gonna go back to breeding stuff. And we'll see you at the end of the video when I show some more stuff. Alrighty, hello everybody. We're back for the end of the video. And first things first, you might be able to see it peeking through the pause screen. I went ahead and crafted the lightweight plasteel armor. Love it because it's purple, and I'm already upset that we're eventually going to have to up the light. But, anywho, we got 2 more levels because I've been just getting levels like crazy from breed. Speed, I don't know. But yeah, speaking of Hexalite, we have it unlocked now. We unlocked an absolute ton of stuff. Oh, I'm running low on points. Oh, it's because I wasted a bunch of them. We'll get to that right now, because I built a better house. A new house, bigger house. I was tired of the little tiny box with just a bed in it, so I built like a nice little decorated house. I didn't feel like doing it on camera because I probably would have just time-lapsed it all anyway. We still got our 2 chests in here. Add in initially. And yeah, just nice little house. I wanted to use some of the glass. I wanted some of the Japanese. So, yeah. Nice little house. But this is not the only... I don't know why I came over here like I needed to teleport here. Have a mod that lets us just teleport from anywhere. But let's go ahead and come over here, because I spiffed up this house a bit too. I did this one first, and that kind of inspired me to do the other one as well. Yeah. Let's go over the few things that and by few I mean handful of things, that I bred up to be nice and turbo fast. Here, I only really have these two. Let's go ahead. Menu. We did this Mao, and I'm working on breeding some more to condense it, so that it can make us a ton of coins for using the operating table. And to get to that Mao, I needed to breed this Vixie, and I figured, why the hell not? Might as well just slap it out. This one, we can at least catch things to condense it, because I've found these in the wild a lot easier and a lot more common of a spot than Mao. So, those a bit easier to handle, but that is what we have there. Like I said, this is just breeding more of those up. These are breeding because I still haven't found regular Bee-Guard anywhere. So I said, screw it, I'm just gonna breed Elizabeth, because it costs 2 honey per cake, and then if I get the Elizabeth and slaughter it, that gives me 10 honey. So I'm getting a net gain of 8 honey for every breed. And so I just slapped Philanthropist on both of them, and they just breed super goddamn quick. And then I don't even need to care what any of the eggs are. I can just bring them all over here, hatch them all up real quick. I'll do the rest of this off camera, obviously. And then I have over at the main base, I went ahead and set up, once it feels like loading in, this thing, the owl disassembly conveyor. So you pretty much just, you feed your pals into here, and it automatically disposes of them for you. So, boom, 10 honey. So, there's really only 8 honey, because it cost 2 honey to make the cake to breed that Elizabeth. But, you know, works out in the end. Anywho, I gotta carry around all these eggs. So I guess I'll pause and go through all these eggs, because now I have them in my inventory. Wasn't really thinking that one out. Real quick though, before I do that, let's go check out the third base, because that will give us a good opportunity to look at some of the other things that I bred up. I have 2 of them out working here, and this is our oil base. We have 2 of these Orsurk that are, I think, exactly the same. Correct? Yes. 2 of these. We have a third one at home that doesn't have Sirius on it yet. It came with Nimble instead, so I left that one at the base, the main base. But we've got 2 of these guys going, making lots of oil. Ooh, I see. Hello. Come with me. Yeah, you two both come with me. Cool, thanks. Now we'll go over all of the things that I have in my party, that I've also bred, and I guess we'll start with that one. I bred up a nice, Gloopy. I'm not really using it for its main skill anymore, because I'm kind of done with fishing for a while. But I mostly bred it to have its skill, and then I was like, well, why the hell not? We'll breed all these crazy things onto it. This one I didn't necessarily mean to keep. It just came with this, and I didn't have money at the time to change it, and I just never got around to changing it. And then I named it after Stalking from Canyon Stalking. Not recently. I think I mentioned that in the other clip. But I also now have, we had to downgrade from Phalaris to Beacon, because I didn't have the stuff I needed to breed for Beacon, and I hadn't found any of them yet. And I've got a nice Fengalope all bred up. Found one of these in the last clip, and I used that as an excuse to breed a super ultra god tier fast one. I think condensing him makes him even faster, so I need to do that still as well, to make it even faster. But I've been worrying about some of the other things first. And then we also have a super fast beacon, which, even though its base speed is slower than Phalaris, this beacon is much faster than that old Phalaris that we had. So, net gain on the speed. I'm sure you can tell we are heckin' zooming right now. So, I think a good way to... Actually, I actually want to go back over to where we just were, because since we have put down some oil refiners here, it allows us to get this. We just needed to be standing at this base to do it. Build cold food box. Well, luckily I have that unlocked. And I do plan on putting some more of these guys down eventually. I'm slowly working on some of the electricity-based research requirements. Which, actually, speaking of research requirements, let me go back to the main base. I keep getting distracted. Big surprise, eh? I want to do just a couple things before we wrap up in this clip. I don't want this video to be too super long, and we've already done other stuff earlier in the video. What was I doing? Ah, right. This. I was able to do this, even though normally we would need the, Where are they? Sorry. Oh, no, this one does have it. We would normally need these, which you only get from the raid bosses. However, you can also get them from the expedition thingy on some of the really high level dungeons. And since we went around fighting all of the other tower bosses a couple videos ago, we have access to some of the higher level dungeons. I think this was just one of the lower tier ones. Yeah, I went back to the lower ones. But yeah, from this, we can get... It says it on the side here. Oops. Yeah, we can get these ancient civilization cores. I was only getting one at a time, so I had to do like 5 of them, but not too bad. Also, I made this, and I went through one... I did one run of this and unlocked quite a few things. I'll go ahead and pop that screenshot up now, just like we did for the other one earlier in the video. And let's see, what else do I want to do? So I want to replace that Demud with a Demud Guild. I just need to get one of those bred up really well. Oh yeah, and then there was one other thing I bred as well. I just haven't gotten the chance to use him yet. Let's go ahead and take a little peeky doodle. I bred this Yakumo. Oh, whoa, I didn't know. With Swift, Mastery of Fasting, and Heart of the Immovable King. And I crafted its saddle, and I'm trying to get this guy condensed all the way up. I want to use this. This one doesn't matter so much, but I want to use this to try to get a really, really, really good, what's he called? Eye Cthulhu, because it has one of the best transporting, or the best transporting pal, like, in the whole game. Transporting 4, uses barely any food. Like, shoot him up on some big speedy abilities, and then give him decreased sanity time and decreased food consumption, and he will be carrying everything everywhere. But yeah, that was most of what I wanted to do. Oh, right, there's one other thing I really, really want to do, because I meant to do it in the last clip, and I was like, hey, let's go do this, and then I totally spaced on it, which is this. I did catch a Wumpo, and then we never went back to actually hand it into the guy. So, let's go... Oh, I'm gonna freeze to death when I go here, but we'll just be quick. I need to get one of the multi-temperature shirts, so that way I'm fine in any biome. Wumpo, I think I have one somewhere. There he is. Bam. Yep. Nice. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I meant to do that in the last section of the video, and totally forgot. We caught the Wumpo and we never went back. But there, now I can go ahead and make that... This... Maybe I'll make this too, why the hell not? We might check it out. Let's see, how expensive are they? How bad's this helmet? Funnily enough, it's POW metal that I'm low on, not the actual plasteel. Okay, huh. Let's come over here and check this, which we're gonna have to upgrade these guys again soon. Okay, yeah, this one we do need some more plasteel, as well as some POW metal, but, presently not that bad. Anywho, I do really want to go over and try to catch that Erkthyr Terra over at this thingy. Oh, I made the marker go away by tracking a different thing. Oh. Oh man, I wish I knew that I could have done that sooner. Anywho, I don't want this video to be too super long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Next time, I want to tackle the arena a little bit. I want to bring stalking and maybe some of my other things into the arena, and I want to try to unlock that so we can get the runner perk from there, so I can put runner on these two instead of nimble, because I don't have runner right now, so I can't just put it onto them, so I had to settle for nimble, so they can be even faster as well. We just need to get runner unlocked from the arena. So, that is next episode's goal. I might breed up oh, wait, I totally forgot. I bred 3 of these guys, too. Totally forgot about these. I bred 3 of these. Yeah, I did these guys first. I still want to do something for watering and something for cooking. Bodyguard POW team. Oh yeah, and I kind of want to change out these walls, too. I also kind of want to catch another... Oh. Interesting. Oh, yo. Okay, actually, hold the phone. Oh, this just pissed everybody off. Okay, never mind. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're back. I just quit to home and came back in. One more thing I remembered while I loaded in is I also crafted or bred up some good Marys. I was kind of lazy and just went with that on most of them. Where's the last one? This one, I went ahead and put Artisan and Serious on. I think I bred 3 or 4 of these with Remarkable Craftsmanship and Work Slave. I just was too lazy to try to make them perfect on the breed and figured I would just use money. Add those other ones. That's kind of why I'm still worried about getting so much gold from the Vixies and the Mouse. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, arena in the next one. I'll probably continue breeding up some things off screen. Probably for the rest of the series, honestly. We'll just have things going at the breeding base for a while. But anywho, if you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend. Check out the Twitch and the TikTok and all that stuff. Sorry this video wasn't, like, super eventful. Although we did go catch a Silene, and we did make a lot of progress through some of the missions, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.